What up though, it's the music scene. We got all the action, all the smoke. Hit that subscribe button. Beat that subscribe button, punch, kick, whatever you gotta do. Hit that button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Now look, also hit that notification bell. And when you do, hit all, because you want to get all the notification when I drop a video. Make sure you got your notification turned on your phone. Go on your settings, turn it on. And if you got that YouTube app, turn it on. Now let's get into it. We got a supreme banger. We gonna pay homage to a living legend, one of the best to ever do it, probably the best to ever do it. And we gonna say, as far as this music, this gangster music and this street talk, one of the best to do it. I'm even put him kind of with the political a little bit, since besides Pac. And the only way he rivaled, I say, by Pac, he rivaled by Pac because Pac really spoke that political, that talk for the people, and was really about that, you know, overall, aside from just the thugging, all right? And so besides that, this dude got the crown. So we gonna give a drum roll. No other Boosie Badazz. Now this dude do not get the credit he deserves. He do not get the accolades he deserves. I'ma give Big Homie his flowers right here, and I don't care what nobody say. You can put anybody up to anything he did as far as in this music game, in the street game, as far as we know it, and I'ma say he holding the crown. He don't get the credit he deserves, and we gonna run it. We gonna run it up for him. So check it out. So we gonna start with the drill. So a lot, you know, we know the drill scene and the drill music. People say from Chirac, you know, Chicago, but I'ma beg to differ. And so it is what it is. We're gonna look at facts. If I'm wrong, put the facts out. But you know, there's a lot of people in a lot of cities that's been doing drill. A lot of people might not have brought it to the forefront of music and like visually, because it's been on music way before, you know, the Keith era. But far as visually, it's been other people even besides Chicago, but to do it predominantly somebody who we know that actually really did it, that we can look at and see footage and document. We go back today, I gotta give it to Boosie. I mean, there's a lot of people who did it, but like on his level, because when he was really beefing, you know, and before he went to jail, you know, he had songs like We Out Here. You know, he had all his dudes in there. They was all black, you know, in the front yard, you know, just gutter. You know, wasn't no professional Hollywood video. They was just out there with mad semis and Glocks and all types of stuff. And so, you know, even his DVDs, you know, the Touchdown and Cause Hell. He had, you know, mad choppers and stuff like that. You know, he was talking his talk. He had his uncle in there. I don't know his uncle name, but you know, everybody got that one uncle that's still like a G or whatever, old school, but still a get down. So it's, you know, a lot of stuff. You know, they was really in the streets riding while he was doing this music thing. And you know, his cases that he beat and overcame is proof. So we not gonna act like before the Chicago drill scene emerged that Boosie and his dudes weren't already out there like that. You know, and I mean musically, you know, a lot of people's out there, but I mean like actually with the music, and you can see it visually, not just like they just talk about it or maybe one gun. I mean like look like an army in there. Boosie been doing that. You know what I mean? And so, and that's the street, that's the, you know, that's the negative side. But he also will give you that positive side, you know, tell you about the pitfalls of the game and stuff. He be the type that'll speak out when everybody ain't speaking out about the stuff that, you know, people don't think is cool to speak about, or don't think they'll get looks from the higher ups and get money for. You know, whether it's Dwayne Wade that he going and talking against about him wanting to change his son's sex, or whether he talking towards Jay-Z when Jay-Z saying put money to the ear ain't what we do. You know, he stand on what he believe in, regardless of the relationship or the money or the fame. And so we got to give him his flowers. And he's still making hits. He's still making great music. You know, he might not be the same Boosie from like back in the days when he was like coming up. You know, the song that people like Purple and stuff like that, because he, you know, he evolved and he matured. But he's still that Boosie, but with some extras. Like he's still making like hits. Now he ain't like no washed up has been. You know, there's a lot of people that saying stuff like that might be thinking they beefing with him right now, that say let the young dudes do it and whatever. But he ain't one of those artists that's not holding his own and not really making good music. We gonna run it. We gonna give him his flowers. We ain't gonna play with it. You know, he got us songs like "Oh Lord." You know, he beat cancer. You know, that's a feat. And the fact that he got diabetes, he had diabetes the whole time. A lot of people would have gave up. You know, he's still around, healthy with his kids. You know, look like he work out, take care of himself. You know, he's trying to live a long life. And even with all that, you know, the stuff he got against him, so you got to give him that. And so, and like, okay, I'm gonna speak on again, like I say, people that think they're beefing with him. He got this album called Life After Death. No, Life After Death Row. And so in one of the lines he say, F all these fat mouthin' niggas, I'ma let them ride. He think I'm pussy, it's all good. I walk away and smile. And so in that song, he was just talking about, like, you know, God, I'ma do right. You know, I ain't gonna be on that BS no more. I'ma, you know, just want to be around my family. I'ma pay my tithes. I'ma do right. You know, and so your average gangster rapper or street rapper, whatever you want to call it, they ain't gonna do that because they trying to portray an image. They trying to prove that they this type of dude, that they built like that. When you that, you ain't gotta prove. You can just be real with yourself. And so when you gotta perform, when it's wartime, you gonna perform. When you feel it in your feelings and you miss your family or your mama or your kids, you gonna do that. Or you feel like all the stuff you put into the game and sacrificing all the homies you lost and all the relationships that messed up and the money you lost, it wasn't worth it. You would have rather just been an average square on the street and have your freedom and not lose all that. Then you gonna say that. You ain't gotta feel like that's gonna make you feel bad or belittle your street cred. Once you solidify, you solidify. And so I'ma say the music scene, I'ma say, as far as I know, consistently on a music video medium, Boosie started drill. Hey, I said it. Like, you know, whatever injustice, you know, he spoke out about it, you know, and people might could criticize and say, you know, he wasn't out there and he wasn't doing this or whatever. And so whatever the reason might be, maybe he couldn't be out there. Because I know recently, maybe like a month ago, he had like a live. It probably wasn't even a month ago, but he was talking about the protests and shit he go out there, that he wanted to go out, but his lawyers kept telling him, no, don't do that. They're going to look at you different, Boosie. You can't just go out there. And so we know he high profile in the different cases he had. Like his lawyer just like, no, you shouldn't do it. And so whether he donate money or just talk about it and be a voice, just like Pac say, I might not change the world, but I'm gonna be the spark that started, whatever. And so maybe him being an OG and somebody that people that really look up to, that he can reach in the street because they know that he authentic and he can really get them to change and stuff like that and listen. Maybe he just talk about the injustice and, you know, it'll help motivate people that's street people and not non-street people. And so, you know, and he like, I respect him because he's one of the few that actually told the bad side about the streets too. Like him and Pimp C had a song, I forget the name of the song, but Pimp C, I don't know if it was a song that they put Pimp C on after he was dead or whatever, or something that they actually made together. But Pimp C was like talking in the beginning, and he was like, you know, if you're gonna tell about selling the squares in the streets and busting guns, tell about the both sides, about how, you know, you doing a time in the penitentiary and your family, they can't see you, or, you know, your homies dying and stuff like that. And so Boosie always been vocal about both sides of the streets. You know, he had songs like it's like Too Late. No, it was called Chill Out. Too late to be the dope man. That girl love you till you're broke, man. Hey, what he say? Your friends turn straight up in court. Little homie, slow down. So stuff like that. So we gotta give credit to where credit due. Like you gotta think about even like top artists like YB and stuff like that. He paved the way. You know, the relationship they got, they show. You know, he like a mentor to YB, and so in so many levels, so many ways or whatever. And so we gonna give Boosie the GOAT. When he got these albums out, Go Talk 2. He did Go Talk 1. I'm gonna give him, you know, everybody say they the GOAT, but we gonna give him that. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. And so he don't get enough credit. I want y'all to push this video. I don't care if y'all don't like me, the channel. I don't care if y'all don't like him. But like, if y'all listen to the facts, y'all can relate. Push this video. Let this man get his flowers. You hear me? I'm just saying, we gonna run it up. We ain't gonna play with it. And think about, when he went to jail, he was broke. You know, he came out broke. He was even in jail, like he said, he had to sell drugs in jail while he was in prison. Prison, because, you know, he needed to pay for lawyers, you know, to keep his family afloat and stuff like that. So he was broke. I don't think, you know, it could be, you never know, but I don't think it's a situation where he had money stash, or, you know, he had, you know, this going on, somebody was holding for him, he got out. You know, he came out, he had to do features and stuff, you know, and so the way he went in and came out solidified, he had people like, hey, yeah, we'll work with him, we'd love to work with him, and he had that respect. And so he came out clean, and so people wanted to work with him. And then the way he manipulated stuff, he doing movies, you know, he got cologne, and he did deals with, like, my man P with the rap snacks and stuff, the noodles. He got an investment, he bought land, he got a house bill, he get another house bill. And so he came out with a business mind. He even said that he had this plotted while he was in jail. When he came out, all this stuff he doing, he was gonna do. And so you got to think about it. Somebody coming from the gutter somewhere like Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and got nothing, and the laws is bad down there. You got everything against you. When you come, you know, you go and do a bid that you probably weren't supposed to come back from. You come back from it, and then you get to all these business ventures. You know, I'ma say, you know, we ain't gonna talk about the big dogs like Jay-Z, stuff like that. But besides, just like, you know, the average normal like rappers and stuff like that. Besides like Rick Ross, you know, that got all these investments that's showing us how to do it. Like, I'ma say, if you really paying attention to Boosie, you can learn how to do it. And so we gotta give him that. Good businessman, good business sense. He definitely the supreme hustler. And so we got to give him his flowers. You know, a lot of people, they be putting money to the ear and stacks, and, you know, all the blues and the hundreds. And I ain't gonna say Boosie started this, you know, but I'm gonna say, far as I know, that's seen it, like I say again, on a visual musical platform or visual platform, when Boosie on that Badass DVD, when he had all them hundreds, it was like a bed full of honey was laying in it. He said, if I got a 20 or 50 in, I'm Boosie. You know what he said. If you don't know what he said, go back and watch the DVD. It was a lot of trends that you see today that came from out of that. And, you know, and everything recycled. I ain't saying that it was stuff that he got from people before him, and he paid his homage. But what I'm saying is, on a level he did it with, and that he's still doing it, his longevity, I'ma say he the GOAT. We give him that. Love Boosie Badazz, whatever you want to call him, he the GOAT. He don't get the credit he deserves. He don't get the nomination, the accolades, none of that. But we gonna give it to him. We gonna give it to him. And how many people actually was making DVDs back then like that? You know, he was marketing and you know, holding his business sense even back then. Let's see, you know, and the truth be told, let me think. No, we gonna keep it going. And like, even being a family man, you got certain people in the industry that make certain stuff that's positive look cool, and then people do. Just say, think about Jay-Z when he said change clothes. You know, when he finally got with Beyonce, then he was representing having a wife and family. A lot of people you seen after that started like seeing this cool to, like, I want to have a girl and be committed and be known, and, you know, and have a family. And so stuff like that, you got to give credit to when credit's due. Positive stuff like that. Like, I mean, like in Boosie, he told the truth. He still tell the truth. I'm saying he got songs about the redemption, pain, regret, like all types of stuff. Just go look up these songs by Boosie. Oh Lord, Wake Up, and Chill Out. So you think about like all the gangster stuff he did and talked about or whatever, and then look at these songs. He give you both perspective. You know, he got these heartfelt songs, and you can't do nothing but feel it. You know, but back then to even now, whether it's a ratchet song or whether it's a positive song or a song about injustice, you know, he did it, and he always do it. So he well-rounded. He give you, if you want to come from like, and like, he make good music. Like, we not gonna deny that. People can say what they want. He been doing it. He's still doing it. But we're gonna say we get perspective of a street. He give you the well-rounded, true version, and you know, the streets doing the music and being caught up in the streets or whatever, and coming out of that, he give you all that. He touched all the bases. So we gotta put it out there like that. And so just think about when he came out of jail, he was working with a lot of artists. It wasn't like mainstream, you know, part of it was to get his bag up, but you know, and he also be doing little, like discounts and stuff. to give up and coming artists promotion and a chance. You know, he might do stuff like half off sometimes. You know, I'm doing verses for half off. Some people may look down on that or whatever, but I bet those artists appreciate it. And you know, and he don't have to do that. Like, this man got a lot of businesses and got a lot of money and stuff like this. Just because you don't know about all of it or whatever. And if you actually follow him and you really look at what he's doing, you probably know about most of it, the stuff he got going on. But you know, if he got, just say for instance, if he usually do a verse for 20,000, he say I'm gonna do for 12 or whatever, he ain't gotta do it. You know, he ain't hurting for the 8,000. But see, he's smart and he a hustler, and he also wanna help up and coming people. You know, they might not got it. Maybe they only got 12,000. You know, maybe they only got 15 or whatever. They can't do the 20. Okay, I got you. I'ma do it. And so regardless of what y'all say, I'm gonna say it again, he's still relevant. His Vlad TV interviews get the most views. You know, he a lot of quotables from his interviews. Like, he already a legend. He could have died 5 years ago as a legend. And so we're gonna give him that. He don't get the credit he deserves. He goated. It is what it is. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna invite y'all in the comments. I ain't even gonna block none of y'all comments if y'all oppose. If y'all get blocked, this YouTube doing it. YouTube got certain policy. So, you know, at least be intelligent if you want to come in the comments and say something crazy. Because if you just come in just too crazy, YouTube probably gonna block it. It's few people that could tell these street stories. He one of them. Or a few could do it like that. A lot of rappers that came under his lineage, I'ma say, and it might be even rappers that you might love more than him or see as in a better light, but they know. And so we're gonna put it like that. You know, he got that Go Talk 2 out. He got the little intro. I think I just seen a video. He got little sons in there doing his lyrics and stuff like that. And he got one of his old, I don't know if it was one of his old chains. It might be one of his new chains. But you know, it's just good to see, because like one of his son, I think he gonna be a model. You know, he got Tootie that's rapping, and his daughter Iviana, I think, like, you know, she rapping. You know, she still do her school stuff or whatever. Like, whatever his kids want to do, even if it's his music game, and he know how dirty he is and crazy it is, he let them do it if they want to do it, and be behind him and support him. And so, yeah, that's another thing. His kids, he really love his kids. Can't nobody take that from him. He show it. He make it seem cool. A lot of people, you know, like YB had their kids and love their kids, so it don't matter how much backlash they get from what people think about him, the negativity that they think about him, they be good fathers. We don't know what type of boyfriend husbands, I mean, you know, boyfriends, their baby daddies, we can say overall, but as far as their kids, Boosie do his thing. And so, you know, his kids got a life that if he didn't sacrifice and go through what he went through, he probably wouldn't have got it. You know, I'ma just keep it real, because the average person is trying to do right. Like, this is the way the world made. It's crazy. It's like, this is a world of materialism and, you know, sin. And for you to be, I would say, get the greater things in life, you got to go by the rules of this world, and it ain't like really the rules of God. Now, hopefully people can smooth it out and get right with God before, you know, the time come, you know, clean it up. Just like, you know, different if you selling drugs or whatever, you get to a certain point, you want to clean that money, go start, get a business, go legit. You don't want to stay in there. You want to, you know, hopefully you make it out, and then you can just clean it all up, turn it all over. But it ain't too much more to say about it. And he got his own Boosie phase, and he had his own smoothie even back when he did the Badazz DVD. And so that's it. I mean, what more y'all want me to say? If y'all don't feel what I'm saying is true, put something out. And anything I said y'all don't agree with, put the facts out. We gonna go with the facts. We ain't gonna be in our feelings, this emotional and all this. We gonna put the facts out. Get this man his flower. Music Sing, I'm out.